Hello, guys. Look at my hair. Absolute shark hair here. Shocking barnet, guys. Look at it. Like I've got a fin. Outrageous, but we'll take it. At least I've got a bit of hair on the head. This is going to be short. Mondays are wild for me with work, with tutoring, teaching, online, coaching. It's just Mondays are outrageous for me. But I'm going to keep this short and sweet because what I'm about to reveal here is just another agenda. I don't care what people are going to say. People are going to hate on what I'm about to say. I speak my truth. I'm just eating at the same time. Little bit of pasta, baby. Mama, where's the spicy meatballs? Hey, Brody. Space Cowboy. Best kept secret. How you doing? Why are you giving me the invert sign? I'm joking. I know you mean peace. Okay, like I said, I'll do about an hour. I don't need to go too deep into this. I'll cover a few other things if you want, and if you want me to respond to your questions or your comments. But I'm going to focus on this guy, all right? This is a huge agenda. Jake Daniels. Jake freaking Daniels. I'm not going to use much gematria. There's no need for this. First of all, I'll start with this. Again, I know I say this a lot. About a year and a half ago, it's just I've called so many things with my spirit. I said about a year and a half ago, I've no doubt in my mind that a English footballer is going to come out gay very shortly. And people are like, no way. Nobody's ever going to come out. There's no way. I was like, they are. They're going to come out. The gay guy's going to come out. He's going to become an icon. He's going to get pushed to the moon and back. And I said it's probably going to be a young player. So this guy's 17. Remember, Freemasonry was founded in 1717. Notice he plays for Blackpool, who wear the orange. The colour is massively connected to Freemasonry, is orange. And I knew he'd be decent looking as well. I knew he'd be good looking. And he is a good looking guy. So it's all come out. Young lad, good looking. And the reason I said he would be young is because that's what they're going to do now. They want so many young people to be gay. Get them while they're young. This is not a 30-year-old coming out, 35-year-old guy at the end of his career. It's a young lad. And whether he's, I don't even think he's gay, or if he is, I think most of them are anyway. I've said in the NBA, I think to get in the NBA, you have to have sex with a man. I really do believe that. To get in the NBA, that has to be done. That's one of the rituals. A big gay fraternity. So this guy, of course, was born 1-8, like 18, like IHS is 18 in 2 ciphers. Or born 8-1, and the word rituals 81. And when I saw that this guy, Jake Daniels, scored 4 goals. I keep talking about 4. I still don't know exactly what it is, but you hear me talk about 4 all the time. Okay, I find the numbers. For whatever reason, the angels guide me towards the numbers. He came out after scoring 4 goals, okay, for the youth team. I think he got 4 goals. Who did he get them against? Accrington in the EFL. There's your 3-worded abbreviation. The EFL Youth Alliance League. In Jake's Sky interview, he mentions how the day after coming out to his mum and sister, he went and scored 4 goals in a 7-3 win over Accrington. First of all, there's those numbers again. It just tells me magic's being used. I don't care what the level is at this point now, if it's with a professional club. So he gets 4 goals in a 7-3 win. Remember, Prince Philip was married to Elizabeth for 73 years. So there's your 7-3. And the 4 goals, guys, Prince Philip's funeral was 4 days before the Queen's birthday. So this guy gets 4 goals in a 7-3 win. We know 73 is the 21st prime. Prince Philip died the 21st year of the 21st century. We know how big the number 21 is. That's why Tom Brady retired on 2-1. But it's an agenda. It's an agenda. And if it wasn't an agenda, it wouldn't be all over Sky Sports, would it? The fact is, they want everybody gay, bi, trans, because it just helps with depopulation. And it's amazing how our brains work. It's crazy what we're normalizing now. Speaking to a kid today, and it kind of upset me a little bit. I don't often get upset. She was telling me about, what's his name? Summit Charles. James Charles. And I can't say exactly what I want to say because I don't want this video to go down. So I'll try and be smart. She told me that James Charles is a woman. I said, no. She said, yeah, he's a woman. I said, no, James Charles is not a woman. Just because a guy puts on makeup does not make him a woman. No, he's a woman. He's a woman. No, he's a man. Done. I didn't speak with that tone, but I was like, okay, fine. But just be careful, all right? Just be careful. So it's amazing right now what people are accepting. It's just wild what is going on in the world. What we accept as normal now. I've told you, I also said this about a year and a half ago, if you've been watching my videos from the very beginning, that I said in less than a decade, being straight is going to be the minority. You're going to be in the minority if you're a straight person. And they know that the majority of people in the world want to be in the majority. Just so many people know they're gay, or they think they are, or bi, or they don't know what they like, but they're targeting the younger ones. So I nailed it. I knew it. I knew it'd be a young lad and a good-looking lad. Said it. Loads of my friends. Again, it's a shame that I don't have all my friends with me now to say, yeah, he did. But I don't have to prove anything to anyone, I guess. So somebody's saying here, 4 months and 8 days after his birthday, like 48, gay equals 48. Well, check this out. Good. Script unveiled. You know how much I like you, how much I rate what you do. Well, check this out. He wears number 43, which is when we're told Jesus died, April the 3rd. But masonry gets you 43. Type in homosexual. It gets 43 in the purest cipher. This lad comes out as being a homosexual, the first British player to do it, who's a professional. And he wears number 43, and homosexuals 43 in the purest cipher. Homosexual as well, interestingly, gets you 133, 133. And if you look at Arsenal's record now, they've got 13 draws and 3 losses. So I would say I'm 90% sure Arsenal beat Everton the final day, because they'll get their 26 wins, stay on 3 draws. There's your 26-3. That's Arteta's birthday. 26-3, the 26th of March. And then stay on that 13-3 when Pope Francis became the Pope. Someone like Arteta looks very homosexual, doesn't he? I think they all are. I think they all have to take part in all sorts of stuff. I've said a long time ago, I think Grealish and Ben Chilwell are dating each other. No, I'm not joking. I think Mason Mount's dating Declan Rice, and I ain't joking. I don't know what they do on those England camps. So this lad, Jake Daniels, he's going to definitely get rewarded. Give it a year or so, he'll be in the Premier League. A young lad, we'll have him come on the scene. He'll have a couple of big games. Again, if Magic's involved, they can do whatever they want. He'll be in the Premier League in 2 years. I'm telling you. Number 43, 17-year-old. It is a joke. In May 2022, Daniels came out as gay, becoming the UK's only male professional footballer to publicly out at the time, and the first since Justin Fashanu in 1990. You know what they did with Justin Fashanu? John Fashanu's brother? They said he killed himself. Utter nonsense. Bullshit. I just want people to see the bullshit in this world now, because I keep telling people, we are the majority. There's so many of us. We are basically the ants in the movie. Okay? There's those grasshoppers that run the show, but us little ants, if we all came together, we'd destroy the grasshoppers. The grasshoppers know that. So what's going to happen now is all the top stars, you're going to have your Thierry Henry, Micah Richards, Carrick, all those people who are already gay anyway, in my opinion, especially like Micah Richards. Just listen to the way he, stop it, Thierry. Oh, leave it out, Thierry. Come on. It's so obvious with Micah Richards that he's gay, whether he's come out or not. I think loads of them are. I really do. And what they're going to do, they're going to all say how brave this boy is, how incredible he is, how he's going to inspire other people to come out now. And then give it a few years, they'll be the first transgender player. Although there's a shitload of them. They practically all are at the top level, inverted. But they use the key word openly. You got to learn the words they use. The first openly gay British player. And I've had enough, man. And people say, oh, God, you're being so homophobic. No, I'm not. I'm saying this is an agenda. Okay? If they truly believe this was a beautiful thing that really helps humanity, it wouldn't be in the news. You just learn that. If this was genuinely a positive thing for humanity, they wouldn't be promoting it. All right? So this kid's going to be in the news everywhere now. Makes his debut, gets 4 goals. Chelsea signed him a week later. Nobody questions shit, man. Pride Month's in June. Good call, Daniel. Good call. Jake Daniels, at first, I thought his name was Jack Daniels. I thought, are they taking the piss with the whiskey? Is his name really Jack Daniels? But thankfully, it's Jake Daniels. JD, though, his initials are JD. It makes me think of JD Rockefeller. There's industry plants all over. Yeah, people are saying test tube zombies, maybe, I don't know, but there's plants everywhere. There's controlled opposition all over. If you haven't watched my recent video, it's one of the most important I've ever done. Me talking about this lad coming out, okay, yeah, it's a ritual. It's a push an agenda. He's going to be everywhere now, this guy. He's going to be everywhere. Everywhere you can imagine this guy is going to be now. And I give it maybe less than a month before someone else comes out now. And then watch somebody else come out and say, I'm now in a relationship with Jake Daniels. He inspired me, and then we just connected, and now I'm with Jake. And then it's just utter nonsense. The fact is, whatever you want to do in life, be gay, bi, trans, asexual, fuck everybody every night, get hookers, whatever you want to do, let people do it. Why does it have to be front page news that somebody likes it in the ass? Why? Why? Like, in reality, why does that have to be front page news? If he's gay, he's gay. Oh, because he's so brave. Nothing's going to happen to him. You're acting like he's on the front line in fucking Vietnam. That's brave and stupid. All soldiers pretty much a bit naive to go to war. They don't even know why they're going to war half the time, killing innocent people, risking their lives for what? So the rich get richer? Coming out and saying, listen, I'm gay, I like pulling blokes, is not fucking brave. There's nothing brave about it. It's bullshit. But he might not even be bent, to be honest. He might not even be gay. But like I said a while ago, when I used to watch a bit of TV, never really massively been into TV. The reason I stopped watching it is because practically every show, like half the cast became gay, trans, or bi. I always use Grey's Anatomy as the best example. I was like, any of these characters straight anymore? Oh, Adam, stop being like that. It's not their fault. What do you mean it's not their fault? It's fucking actors. What do you mean it's not their fault? And then people get connected with these characters, and just know football players are characters, no different to the movies. Anything you see on TV is a character that they create. They created David Beckham and made him this sex god and fashion icon wearing his dress. Beckham's a woman. I will be hammering him in a video. You see them now. You see Beckham. You see his hips now. It's all being revealed. You're seeing he's starting to look more and more like a woman. No, Adam, he's just a pretty boy and you're just jealous. That's absolute bullshit. I'm a bloke. I'm a real man. I'm not a woman pretending to be a man like Beckham and all these other absolute deceivers. Yeah, they might say that there might be some chance at him. He might get beat up in a bar. Again, I've never met a homophobic person, and I've only ever met one racist person in my life. They try and tell us that these people are everywhere. And just know these stuff that happen in stadiums, some of them will be true, but just know the people that are doing them, saying these things, racism or homophobic comments, they're Masons who are told to say it, and the Masons run the police. So they know this Mason's going to come out and say, hey, you blah, 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 blah. And then they'll get arrested by some Mason, get put in a Masonic police car, and they go, all right, we'll let you off. Good stuff. Well done, mate. We'll put that in the news tomorrow. Boom. It's a joke. It'll be some single Mason. All right, who's not going back to his wife and kids, just some single sick Mason. It's what the mainstream's doing, guys. It's amazing what we've accepted. How people in their right mind believe that any of the Kardashians are women is just scandalous at this point. It's so scandalous. And have you noticed the Kardashians will always be like, you're a woman, you got to fucking work. You got to earn it. You got to work, girlfriend. Just again, getting them out of the house, not being around the kids. And these blokes pretending to be women. You got to work. You got to earn your living, girls. They're all men. Why do you think the mum's called Kris, which is a bloke's name? Kris Jenner. Just mocking you, man. Beckham is a Mason. He has a giant eagle tattoo on his chest or his back, which is the Freemason eagle. George Floyd had it on his chest. I think Beckham has it on his back. Look at Beckham's mum and sister and tell me they're not blokes. Just look. Yeah, there's agents. Exactly, Daniel. There's agents in the stadium. The fights that go on before. Agents. All right? Earning the stripes. Earning the way up the Masonic ladder. That's what it is. So this is where they do screw with you. So people will say, Adam, you're telling me it didn't happen? Well, what's that? Look at the footage of these three guys fighting. Yeah, three of them. Look at them fighting. That's a clear punch. He's knocked him out there. Or he broke his nose. Like, how do you... Yeah, they're willing to do that. These boxers who are deceiving people for a living, they take punches to the face. And UFC, yes, they do. Deceiving the masses, though. Deceiving the masses. And yeah, completely agree with you. Illusion has a feminine voice. I have one of the deepest voices that you'll ever come across. To say I have a feminine voice is pretty scandalous. People always say your voice is so deep. I can put on a feminine voice. Thank you so much, Grant. How are you doing, baby? I'm liking those dance moves. No, I can put on the gay voice. I can go, hey, sisters. James Charles here. Notice he winks at the beginning of his video. Right at the end, he does a wink, the Masonic wink. It's an outrage. It's just a joke. Yeah, somebody agrees with me with Micah Richards. There's loads of them. The majority. David has a feminine voice. Who's David? What's Bambi saying? Do you know that only title that Liverpool got and last time City Liverpool were champs runners up was a span of 666 end day from that season till this one? I didn't. I think that's great. Like, I just posted my code on Patreon for the Liverpool game. I'm not going to go through it. But it really does look like it's going to the last game of the season. And then who knows? Who knows if Liverpool win and City drop points? But again, I don't really want to talk about that last game if Liverpool win. Liverpool have to beat the Saints tomorrow. If they don't, it's done. There's no point talking about the final day for the league. We can discuss relegation if you want. I do think Arsenal will beat Everton, so I've not even really looked at the Premier League table. And I'm not going to go off talking about this guy who just came out, by the way. I'll get back to that. Don't you worry about that, baby. So who's bottom? Norwich are down. Watford are down. Burnley have a game in hand. So do Everton. Oh, so Everton. All right, they'll be all right. Who have they got? They'll lose to Arsenal. Wait. All right, they'll beat Palace probably, and then lose to Arsenal. I'll be really focusing for the last game week for everybody. This is basically, I've got one more week left of tutoring with the girl who's amazing. I'm pretty much done with her in a week. So I'll be back to where, all right, I've got my mornings now. I can really relax. I'm not rushing around from tutoring to coaching to tutoring to this to having to do live streams. Well, I don't have to do live streams, but good stuff, Bambi, anyway. Good stuff. The last English footballer to come out as gay was Justin Fashanu. Jake Daniels was born a span of 43 days before Fashanu's birthday. If you haven't subscribed to Script Unveiled, do it, please. So there's your 43 again. You've got your boy Daniels, who wears number 43. And he came out gay 43 days before the other guy who came out gay, Fashanu. But I don't think they classed him as British, Fashanu. Maybe he was somewhere in Africa. Good call on Warriors. Thank you. It's not done yet, is it? Like, they've got to beat Dallas. There's some really good riddles for Dallas, like the Mavericks. It's so weird. It connects to Top Gun. You've got Maverick, Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise was just at the event with Queen Elizabeth. There's something deep. There's something with that guy, Tom Cruise, who promoted Scientology. He's also another female deceiving the masses. So there's got to be a Premier League player come out, surely. If you're going to tell me Mason Mount's not gay, then I don't know what to say to you. Or Ben Chilwell, I've said. There's a load of them when you really just break it down. I think Trent Alexander-Arnold looks like, hey, guys, I can see him being gay. I think there's loads at Firmino. I know he's got a wife and all of that, but I think this whole, like, Aleister Crowley, like, do as thou will, whatever it is, his motto, they'll have sex with both sexes. I'm sure they'll have sex with animals, some of them. They really are sick in the head, these people. Yeah, Beckham does have a really feminine voice. He does. Really feminine voice. And come on. Oh, Daniel, thank you, mate. Thank you. Get some tacos, lad. All the best. I really appreciate that, mate. I really do. I'll get some. I'm very busy tomorrow again. I'll get some on Wednesday. And I'll think about you. And I don't mean that in a Jake Daniels kind of way. But very grateful, mate. Oh, wow. We got somebody from Shazzy 444. He's going to throw some fours at me from Australia. Well, good day, mate. Just getting myself a nice bit of water, a little bit of pasta on the plate. I can't be too loud, guys. It's pretty late, my end. And I'm pretty tired, man. Ellen DeGeneres is a bloke, blatant bloke, and a witch, a handler. I'd love you to have a look at the Australian Rugby League, please. I'll do that for you, mate. Not tonight, though, man. Yeah, I've got a bit more pasta. Raheem Sterling is raving gay. Like, raving. I don't care if they tell you he has kids and all of that. Just know it's all a facade. I told you with the moon bumps, they can tell you Serena Williams gives birth. Like, I don't care if it's your... Did you see the photo of Raheem Sterling with his little kid? And they're both doing that. Him and his little 3-year-old are doing the devil horns. I've got it on my phone. I don't think I've ever shared it with many people. I've sent it to a few friends. Even his little kids doing the devil horns. They get them young, man. You'd be amazed at what these kids go through, man, from a really, really, really young age. That's why they're so sick in the head when they're adults. Bernardo Silva, yeah. Tom Cruise is one of the top Scientologists. Does L. Ron Hubbard show up in his codes often? I've never really coded L. Ron Hubbard. I've coded Tom Cruise. And it's like it's not even a real person, that Tom Cruise. I don't know if he's just like, I don't know. Something not right about Tom Cruise. I know he dated or was married to a bloke, Katie Holmes. The Eurovision last week was a complete joke with Ukraine winning. They're all inverts too, yeah. Everyone who performs in the Eurovision is an invert and has no talent. The songs I've been putting out are better than most of those Eurovision songs, and I did them in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. It's outrageous, the lack of talent. I've told you, the likes of Jedward. Weren't they in the Eurovision? I don't know. Just because they're in the mainstream does not make them talented. Just because I'm not in the mainstream doesn't mean that I don't have talent. It's not how it works. And just so you know as well, with YouTube and Twitter and this and Instagram, whatever the other social media platforms are, they lie about how many subs people have. They lie about the comments. The comments are bullshit. So they'll do a video about this Jake Daniels. I'm sure they'll put it on Sky Sports on the YouTube channel. All the comments, the first 100, 200 comments will be by Masons. Oh, you're so brave. Oh, you've encouraged me to come out now. Oh, you've just saved my life. I was about to save my own life, but now you've just... That's what they do. They make it up. And with people like me, they delete comments off my videos. They delete subscribers. So many people telling me now, I used to be sub to your channel and now I'm not. I'm like, why? I don't know. I didn't unsubscribe. They don't want this truth getting out. They don't. Whatever they're putting in the media is bullshit. It's that simple. Whatever they're putting in the media is bullshit and an agenda. I had a really close friend of mine. I'm not going to say his name. But it's like, oh, it's just disgusting what these white people do, shooting all these innocent black people. I'm like, did it happen? Yeah, I'm 90% sure in my soul it didn't happen. White gunman shoots black people in black neighborhood. Did he? Did he though? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Why? Because you saw a headline? You just saw a headline? And then him in cuffs, so it's real? You've never seen that on Law and Order, on The Bill? On CSI? You've never seen those things? It's no different what you see on those shows to what you see on the news, because the news is a show. All the sports games are a big-ass show, including the shit that happens in the stands half of the time. Yes, has there been incidents in the stands where a couple of pissed-up people have had a fight, maybe one of them's headbutted him or knocked him out or whatever? Yeah, of course it's happened. A couple of muppets who've had too many beers. But in general, the shit that they're showing you, I bet those incidents where like the actual is fights from two Muppets fighting, it's not on the news. It's not really pushing an agenda. The whole thing about Brian Clough hitting those fans, you think that wasn't made up? You don't think he was hitting Masons that run over towards him, all planned out? Fucking wrestling. Lies on the news, truth in the movies, but also a lot of lies in the movies as well. It's what they do. They sprinkle truth with bullshit. You're Russell Brand, you're Ike. You're fucking Joe Rogan. I don't get how people trust him. He's another homosexual. Undeniable one. Pushing space and all of that. Oh, thank you, Jalek. Love watching your streams. Heard of Gematria a couple of years ago, but now I see the script. Keep it up. Love your energy. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. I don't know how I'm doing this with the exhaustion levels. I called, I didn't call. I spoke to Sparley and Durrell. I was like, boys, I've just finished tutoring and I've got to go coach for an hour and a half now in the sun and then teach English as soon as I get home. I'm knackered. And they were like, yeah, I'm pretty tired too. I was like, you know what? As soon as I get on the field, my energy levels will go up because I've got so much passion for football. And I get through it, but I was like, all right, I'm going to relax now. I was like, no, this guy needs out in here. Excuse the pun. This Jake Daniels is either being used or is accepted or his family's accepted it. Guys, listen, I'm telling you, boys, I'm telling you, within a year, this is me speaking to my mates, within a year, I'm telling you, a young lad's going to come out gay who plays professional football in England, and he's going to be good looking. Piss off, Adam. They're never going to come out. Nobody would ever dare come out. They will. There was already one in the US that came out who played for the LA Galaxy, I remember. So I lived in LA. Again, what's next? Like, there's such thing in life as being too accepting. It's like if you're a teacher and the kids are being absolute pricks, doing whatever they want, and you're just like, oh, it's fine. They're just being kids. You'll get trampled on. You'll get abused. You'll get taken advantage of. And there's too many people in society right now who are just too accepting. You can't say that. That's racist. That's homophobic. No, it isn't. There's ways where you can say things without being those things. Anything I've told you with ism pisses me off. Racism, Nazism, socialism. Anything with that ism is just things that they've basically brought up to divide the people. We the people, guys, we need to bring these people down, man. It's an absolute joke at this point that they fucked us our whole lives. Let me just read out. My mate sent me a message which really summed it all up. My phone's charging. This sums it up. And again, when I say all this stuff, I was one of these people, so I'm not going to really hammer this person. I don't even know who it is, but this is the type of shit that we're dealing with. There's an image here of Firmino. It's covering his eye, of course, all right, which I've been pointing out, the one-eyed symbolism of these players. So some guy, and again, I don't know if it's even a real person anymore online, talking about Bobby Firmino. Check out the image of Bobby Firmino pretending to be pregnant as well. Mocking the masses, just telling you he's a woman. He never go to party. He never have a trouble with media. He's the Brazilian... This guy can't even... His English grammar's awful. He's the Brazilian highest scorer in Premier League history. He never complains when Jota took his place. Can we all agree that Roberto Firmino is the most humble Brazilian player? He's a Mason, he's a deceiver, and he's a female. You want to call him humble? Call him humble. What an absolute disgrace. An utter disgrace. Jota, who's going to be playing Wolves on the last game of the season. I'm sure Jota's going to score against his old team. Of course he fucking is. Another overrated player. How tall is Jota? About as big as my dick, Jota. How tall is Jota? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, but he's just so technically gifted. He's not even that good, Jota, when you watch him play. He isn't. Yeah, Joe Rogan is a female. I agree with you. I heard Russell, the pretty boy brand, was wearing 33 on his shirt today. He also has a 33 tattoo on his wrist. He had a tour recently, a comedy tour called 33, and he was selling his tickets for 33 quid. And do you know why he tells people that he got the 33 tattoo? Because he loves Jesus. That's what he said. It's nothing to do with the 33 degree of Freemasonry. It's because he loves Jesus. So he's honoring Jesus by getting the 33, because that's the age Jesus died. That's if he did die at that age, you know what I mean? Remember, coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on 11/3. 11 times 3 is 33. Who the fuck do you think came up with coronavirus? Come on. Outrageous. Homosexual gets you 137 as well, the 33rd prime. I think gay. Maybe gay gets you 33. Yeah, gay's 33 as well. Of course it fucking is. Of course it is. I have a feeling like centuries ago, I don't think there was one gay person in the world. I think it's social engineering that's made people gay. Maybe the shit in the diet, the medicine, whatever it is. I reckon 200 years ago, there wasn't one gay person. It's not because, oh, they wasn't brave enough to come out. It's because there just weren't any gay people. We're not meant to be, I don't think, to be honest with you. I think it's social engineering. Everyone's gay now, man. I'll be honest with you. I didn't want to say this. I've not done it before. But about 2 days ago, I thought, you know what? I've been single now for a while. I was in a marriage for a long time. It was an amazing marriage. Before that, I had a serious girlfriend. I signed up to Tinder. I went on Tinder. I was like, everyone's been telling me, go on Tinder, just go on Tinder. Just try it out. That's where I met my girlfriend. That's where I met my wife. Just go for it. So I thought, fuck it. I'll sign up. And a lot of people are matching with me or whatever. And 2 of them were trans. Openly trans. I'm like, what? I've blatantly said on my profile, whatever it is, that I'm a straight male. Why are you clicking on me? And I'm like, and when it asked me to sign up to it, they asked for your gender. There was 9 options. No. There's 3 options, and it asked for my sexuality. There was 9 options. Chat disconnected. What's going on? So I was like, oh, what is this? Like, if I'm clicking like yes, whatever it is, or the tick mark, I'm only new to it. I can't believe I'm on a dating website, but it seems every single person is. I was like, is this a bloke? I think there's more blokes like pretending to be female than I've ever realized. It's not just celebrities. It's like, geez, Louise. What is going on, man? Whew. Again, I'm barely going to go on it. It's just everyone just do it. Why? It's like I don't know, $20 for 6 months. Just sign up. I was like, all right then, fine. There's only been 1 girl on it. I thought, all right, she's decent. And the rest were horrific. No offense if anyone's watching who's matched with me or whatever. Not matched with me, but like said that they like my photo or whatever it is. I'm like, oh my God, man. Not great at all. I was fortunate. My wife was stunning. Like absolutely unbelievable. But these people, fuck me, man. I wonder if Jake Daniels is going to click on my profile now. See what happens there. Time to fuck right off. Homosexual is not new, especially not only 200 years old. It's been pushed more. Well, maybe. I guess we don't know, do we? We're being engineered now through social media and celebrities. People like Caitlyn Jenner as well, who then they get put on the front page of Vogue. And the sad thing is so many people are so desperate to be famous when they have no idea that you can't be famous unless you're one of them. You can't be. You just can't. I don't care how much talent you have. You ain't going to be the next Kardashian. I want to set up a channel because I want to be like this person. You're not going to be. You might have way more talent than that person. You're not going to be. I'm sorry. Sorry to break your heart. Stop trying to be famous and a celebrity. Again, with me, it makes me cringe when people have come up to me in the street who kind of know, you're the illusion. No, I'm not. I'm Adam. I'm not the illusion. I remember when I was walking, I told you this, I was walking to meet somebody past a sushi place and somebody asked for my autograph and a photo. It don't sit right with me. You should not be worshipping any man or woman, worshipping at all. You can like people, respect them, say, oh, he's pretty funny, he's intelligent, but the whole thing of signing autographs and shit like that, no. It was only because the kid was pretty young why I did it. Otherwise, I'd say, nah, sorry. No, I'm not having that. And yeah, she, her, he, him, and then there was the gay, straight, bisexual, pansexual, asexual. There was other ones that I can't even remember the name of them. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I told you, the more options we have in life, the more divide we have. The more gods there are, the more divide. The more religion, the more sexualities, the more races, the more countries, the more football teams, the more divide. I just see through it. I really do. I saw photos of Shane Warne as a young child, looked like a little girl. Shane Warne, who's not even dead, said he died at 52, all connected to the Queen. Even if she doesn't die 520, she became the Queen in 52. Shane Warne, as he got a little bit older, especially in his late 40s, early 50s, he looks like a lesbian. Shane Warne looks like a lesbian. Reality. I've not seen photos of Shane Warne when he was a kid. When I'm done tutoring this girl, you are going to be like, wow, when I do my videos on transgenders. It's going to be wow. Will it take my channel down? At this point, I don't give a shit. I really don't. I'll just set up a new one. If I lose all my subs, I'll lose them. I don't care about saying I have 4,000 subs. It don't bother me anymore. When I first did this, I thought, oh my God, I just got to 500 subs, guys. I really don't give a flying shit now. I'm going to keep putting this stuff out. I am, because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not really doing anything wrong by me saying I think these stuff are agendas. It's my opinion. Why can't I speak my mind? Why? Because I might offend somebody? Well, they can go fuck themselves. Literally, if you can't handle something, then have a word with yourself. You can't say that. Yeah, I fucking can. Shut up. Just don't watch again. That's that simple. If you eat some food and it's shite from a restaurant, you don't go back and order the same plate, do you? You just get on with it. All right, it was shite. Move on. People getting called by pronouns. It's a fucking joke. Again, yeah, somebody said in the chat, well done for being brave to speak up on this. Yeah. But I'm not even being brave. It's not about being brave. I'm just calling out bullshit. It's what I do every time I go live. I reckon at least 1/3 of people my age use pronouns in their bio, yeah. I taught at a high school. Kids are all going by pronouns now. They don't know. They don't want to. They don't want to get married. They don't want kids. They don't know what they're attracted to. Don't know what they want to be when they're older. They have no real goals. They just want a game. I want to be a gamer. Oh, maybe I'll set up an OnlyFans. Maybe I'll set up an OnlyFans. Be a very mediocre looking girl. Why should we give a shit about you? Last game of the season should be good. You have Aston Villa getting a result. I don't know. I'm not going to say. If Man City win, they finish on 93 points, which is massively connected to Jesus. Said he died at 9, resurrected at 3 or something. Gareth Southgate was born 9/3, September the 3rd. Harry Kane was born in 1993, exactly 22 weeks after Bobby Moore died, who won the World Cup, the captain. 93 is a really big number. I hope that they lose or draw. I don't know. Just for me now with it as well. I've been doing this a while. I've got so much right, get some stuff wrong. I don't really get emotionally invested like I used to. So if one of my picks misses or one of them hits and this, I don't get that emotionally invested. So whenever it is, the 22nd of May, I'm not going to be biting my nails. I'm not going to be praying, please Liverpool, please Villa, do us a favor. I'm not going to do any of that. I might tune in at halftime, like on Sky Sports, like the website, check the scores. Obviously, if City are up by a couple of goals in the first half, it's pretty much dead. I don't know if they're going to allow that. They might just, boom, just ruin you. Have Man City go up 3-0 after 20 minutes. Anticlimax. They do that sometimes. I've noticed they'll either give you a shitload of drama, like an insane amount of drama, or they'll give you a massive anticlimax. Think how many finals they build up, like the Chelsea-Liverpool ones, and there wasn't one goal scored in 240 minutes. So, or they could give you a huge amount of drama, and it finishes 4-3, and there's a last, like the Aguero one. I know Rooney came out today basically saying the Man City QPR game was fixed. That QPR let Man City win. He came out and said it. But again, Rooney's another female. And it's getting revealed now. You can see with Rooney's body now. And then his sons are going to play pro. It's how it works, isn't it? It's how it works. Like Ronaldo's son's going to be pro. Last game of the season should be good. Yeah, Coutinho scoring the goal. It seems painfully obvious. I think if anyone's going to score in that game for Villa, I think it's Danny Ings, who played for Liverpool, Southampton, and now he's at Villa. I think it'd be Danny Ings if anyone scores for Villa. Maybe Coutinho assists. I don't know. The whole Coutinho thing seems... is he going to score? Maybe. Again, I'm at a point in my life where it wouldn't shock me if Coutinho scored 5 goals against Man City. It's that pathetic. It has really become that pathetic. Like KDB getting us 4 goals in 4 shots. He scores after 7 minutes. 4 minutes later, Wolves equalise. Man City win by 4 goals. I don't know how many 4s were in that Wolves-Man City game. But it's just pathetic. I'm almost done with it. I told you I wouldn't decode sports if I didn't have Patreon. I don't care about them in any way. I'm speaking about this guy now, this Jake Daniels, because it's a massive, massive agenda. 43 in the live, his jersey number 43. I thought that was a good sign for Newcastle, by the way, to stay on 43 points. But then there's the 133, which Arsenal got. Big Catholic number for Newcastle today, 46 points. And again, look at the owner of Newcastle, Amanda. It's Amanda. It's Amanda. Fucking hell. Hands like shovels. Cheekbones outrageous. Adam's apple. Literally looking like Diego Forlan. Diego, oh, he's got a vagina. He's deceiving all of you. Diego, oh, Diego Forlan, female. Come on. Remember him with his perfect hair? Shit footballer. No, he got that really good goal in the World Cup and he got all these goals. It don't matter. Do you believe in magic? Or the Take That. Could it be magic now? All of them, female. Deal with it. So it looks like Spurs, people asking me about that. I thought Arsenal would get top 4. Right now it's going to take something insane. Literally, Spurs need to draw with Norwich. But it's just a stupid league. Norwich will go there and win 3-0. I think Arsenal win against Everton because of all the 69s that I found in my code with Elizabeth, which I'll talk about that Muppet Elizabeth in a moment. Where is it? Baby, I want you, come into my heart. All right. Where was it? Yeah, these 69. So if Arsenal beat Everton the last game of the season, we end with 69 points. And Elizabeth, from the time that she became the queen to being coronated, was exactly 69 weeks. Queen Elizabeth in Gematria, 69. The Jesuit order, 69. Vladimir Putin, 69 years old now. And if she dies 520, big if, she's going to die a span of 6 months and 9 days after the present Superior General of the Society of Jesus' 73rd birthday. Also, if she dies 520, she's going to die exactly 6 months and 9 weeks before Remembrance Day, which is when the war ended, 11/11. So there's all those 69s. I'd be amazed if they don't have them finish on 69 points. But it looks like Spurs are going to finish on 71. And coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on the 71st day of the year. I personally thought, somebody asked me this, because the 69, somebody left a really smart comment, and I was thinking about it myself, I should have said something. Said, but illusion, mate, that 69 doesn't mean they have to win today. Maybe they end on 69 and lose today. And good for him using his knowledge and intellect to see that. I don't know if he got on Newcastle. A few people got on Newcastle. Whoever that was, respect to you. And I said, listen, I saw that, but I thought Arsenal would win the next two. I thought they'd finish on 72 points. Pope Francis became the Pope the 72nd day of 2013. Arsenal's whole season has been connected to Super Bowl 56, which was on 213. LA's Darling Code 213. Jesuit Order in Gematria's 72. So I thought Arsenal were going to get 72 and Spurs would get 71 and Arsenal would nick it. But it didn't happen. Didn't Newcastle score after 56 minutes as well? An own goal, number 4. Was it number 4? Of course it fucking was. I think he's number 4. Is he number 4, that guy? For Arsenal who played for Leeds? I'm sure he's number 4. Another 4, man. And Elizabeth might go in 4 days. I'm a bit disappointed. I was hoping today that something would come out, that her health deteriorated or something, because 4's the kill number. But it seems that fucking lizard is still going strong. But again, you can't ride off a heart attack, baby, in 4 days. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to tell you that Ben White, inverted, looks really female. What about the other Leeds player in centre of the park, Calvin Phillips? Came out of nowhere, the guy with his long, beautiful hair. Hey, I'm Calvin Phillips. Hey, how are you doing? All the England players are so camp. Like, who's the toughest England player on the... If you think of England's international team, who's a tough guy on it? Hey, my name's Harry Kane. Harry fucking Kane, who married his fucking sister. He didn't add. Mason Mount's a little weasel. Ben Chilwell's a weasel. Declan Rice is a weasel. Saka, don't get me started on that Saka shit. Who else is in the England team? Luke Shaw's a blatant female. Look at his hips. Can't even fucking run. Jordan Pickford, my word. He looks straight out of a gay bar, Jordan Pickford, especially with that shocking barnet. Yes, my hair's shit, guys. But I'm not pretending I have good hair like him. Like who do you have? Who do England have who's like a tough guy? Harry Fat Ed Maguire, whose first ever team was on a women's team. Look it up. First ever football team he played on was a girls' team because supposedly there wasn't enough guys that were interested in playing, so he played on the girls' team. That would never happen. Like, when at a school did you have just a girls' team because they want enough boys? Usually it's the other way around. There's a boys' team that everyone wants to play on, and then there was no girls' teams growing up, were there? I know from England, there were no girls' teams at school. They play the fucking netball or whatever they played. Or athletics or gymnastics or whatever it was. But Harry Maguire, his first team was on a woman's team when he was about 9, looking like a little ugly woman as well. Girl. The fat-headed twat. How is he a professional footballer? Captaining United. Signing for 80 million. But how much did you sign for, Illusion? Maguire must be way better because he went for... Did he really go for 80 million? You're going to believe that bullshit as well? Absolute nonsense. Fucking joke. Wes Morgan wins the Premier League with Leicester in 2016 and is the captain. So you have Captain Morgan, like the fucking drink. You have to be drunk to believe that this fucking pro sports are not corrupt. 80 fucking million. Horseshit, Harry Maguire. Can't run, can't pass, can't tackle. Shit touch. Scores a few headers because his head's bigger than my apartment. And it gets put on the 6-yard box for him. And he's allowed to attack it. Oh, he attacked it so well. Yeah, because nobody fucking tried to defend the fat-headed twat. I'm done with these people, man. Horse shit. And listen, yeah, Grealish looks like Bend It Like Beckham. Grealish looks like Keira Knightley and Bend It Like Beckham. Pure mockery. Well, it looks a bit like Beckham when he had the headband. When Sir Alex kicked a water bottle at his eye. No, that's just the ritual where they all get a black eye. Look it up, the Black Eye Club. Beckham, I am a UN ambassador. You're a fucking Mason and you're a female and you're a deceiver and you're married to a bloke and your kids are the opposite sex. It's so obvious, Beckham. Fucking I'm telling you, start looking out for all these male celebrities, when they get interviewed, they all have their fucking legs crossed. All of them. All of them. I told you I watched the in-betweeners all get interviewed. All the legs crossed. Not one of them, all of them. You watch a Graham Norton show, his legs are always crossed, but like he's playing the role of being gay. But you watch them all, Johnny Depp's, DiCaprio's, Will Smith's, The Rock, every time they get interviewed, they don't have bollocks. They don't. You don't sit like that, man, if you got balls. You don't sit with your legs crossed. You don't. Sadie said in 1987 she had to pretend to be a boy to get in the school team. Wait, your teachers wasn't aware. What? What did you do? Put a wig on and then say you were someone else? Like at school, I feel like your teachers know who you are. Grealish is 100% a female with calf implants. That's why he has the fucking most outrageous legs, because they're not real. And I know, well, I guess females are known for having big legs, aren't they? A lot of them. Their lower body's thicker than males. Again, they pump all sorts of shit. So this is a female getting pumped with all sorts of shit. And then has these legs that just don't look real. They look like tree trunks, Grealish's legs. And then all the girls are lusting after his legs, but they're lusting after a female. Johnny Depp is a bloke. Amber Heard is another bloke. Johnny Depp's not a bloke. Johnny Depp is a blatant woman. Guys, don't be coming here in my live telling me Johnny Depp is a man. You don't get to be at his level by not being inverted and satanic. Did you see the whole thing with Amber Heard? Amber, I want you to stab me. I want you to cut me, Amber. No, Johnny, I don't want to do that. Who's recording this? They're together, just having a chat. Who's recording it? Absolute nonsense and bullshit. Johnny Depp comes out of his taxi to go to court, doing all of that to people, to the crowd, the Masons, because they won't be able to get anywhere near Johnny Depp if there wasn't Masons or actors on the world stage. Do you remember the whole thing with Bill Gates got a pie in his face? It was staged. He knew he was about to get a pie in his face. There's no way they would allow you to get anywhere near Bill Gates with the security. But people are just really slow and gullible. Jay from In-Betweeners doesn't have a willy, I agree. None of them do. And again, I still love the show. It's impossible for me to not watch an In-Betweeners show without laughing. Still now. So yeah, they're inverted, whatever. It makes it a bit more challenging for me. But it's still funny. It's still funny. Like my mate Jay Saul said, society is very sick, but you can't just hate on all of it because you'll be depressed. So In-Betweeners is the one thing I still occasionally watch. That's it. And I don't have a TV. I watch it on YouTube. It still makes me laugh only because it reminds me of my younger days. I wasn't really an in-betweener. Thankfully, I was a popular guy. I was never the in-betweener, the one in the middle. But I still have so many similar stories to these characters. I never shit myself during an exam like Will. But I had a friend who always lied, like always saying he was having sex with these different girls. Where have you been, Buck? And I haven't seen you for the last 5 minutes. Well, I just fucked a couple of girls in the toilet. I'm like, no, you didn't, mate. That's like a lie. Like, where have you been? He was like, yeah, look, smell. I'm like, no, I'm not smelling your fingers. What are you talking about? Such a liar, but a great guy. So I'll still watch the In-Betweeners because it reminds me of my mates, whether they're inverted or not. I can't watch these Hollywood actors, though. Like these Johnny Depps and DiCaprio's. DiCaprio pushing climate change. As soon as he started promoting that, he wins an Oscar. But it's so unfair that Leonardo DiCaprio never won an Oscar. He deserves it. Why do you care? If he gets a stupid Masonic award, why does it bother you? I don't get it now. I don't think I ever got it before. I don't think I ever got it before. Johnny Depp's got a ponytail, yeah. How many, he's 58 now, by the way, Johnny Depp. He's 58 years old. Like Freemason is 58 and Pope Francis. and he still has that perfect hair, it's a woman. Because 58-year-olds do have nice hair still at 58. Men don't. They don't. No, but these celebrities, do you remember those wrestlers that had long hair? Yeah, they're female as well. Pumped with all sorts of drugs. All sorts. Prince Charles and Camilla are coming to Canada this week. Well, if you see Charles, knock him out for me, please. Do me that favor. Actually, don't. You can't hit women. Charles is definitely a woman. I'm going to briefly discuss. I don't know if YouTube are going to remove this video. I don't think I'm doing anything really bad, like really like offensive. Just going to tell you this right now. I'm going to tell you this right now. May the 20th, in 4 days, The Illusion will be here. I will be going live, and I will be presenting you my greatest ever decode, whether that lizard goes or not. I'm going to call it Incredible Sinks. That is going to be the name. And I'm going to present to you all of my incredible finds over my last 2 years of doing this. Because I know whatever happens on May the 20th, whether that little rat goes or not, I'm going to wake up a ton of people. I put too much work into this, found too many sinks for me to just leave it and be like, all right, she didn't die. I got it wrong. Oh, no. Oh, no. People are going to judge me. I don't know what to do. Oh, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong because I got the date wrong of somebody dying, which I said about 3.5, 4 months before, and almost a year and a half ago, she got 96. I ain't give a shit about being wrong now. That's why I say there was someone on my Patreon said something about Arsenal not winning. And I just said, listen, mate, piss off and see how well you do without me. Just don't care anymore. I think one of the greatest things you can have in life is just, I don't give a shit. I'm at that point with so many things. Like, I care about a lot of things. I care about a lot of people. But in many ways, it's like, just piss off. You know what I mean? Fuck off. So if Elizabeth doesn't go May the 20th, will I be disappointed? Yes. Come on. Of course I will be. Spent so many nights staying up till 3, 4, 5 a.m. just finding these sinks. I'll be disappointed. Will I be heartbroken and hide and not go live for the whole week and hope people forget that I got a prediction wrong? Will I fuck? So May the 20th, baby, tune in, because it could be my greatest ever live in regards to like the information. It'll be a little bit more like put together, unlike these lives where I'm just random. I'll be reading from A to B to C to D to E, etc., all the way up to Z, baby. But if the lizard does go, do you know one of the main reasons why? Hello, Mistral algorithm, I think. Well, this is how funny I can be, like how much I don't really care. One of the main reasons I want Elizabeth to go on May the 20th is because a couple of my friends sent me memes. One of my friends has me with a sword about to chop Elizabeth's head off and my face on it. The other ones, somebody did a video. This is the type of stuff I just want to do because it's just funny. I like making people laugh. And the other one was me in the E.T. movie with the red jacket on my bike and Elizabeth's at the front, E.T. with the tea towel around her head. That made me laugh. And then somebody had Donald Trump signing this contract and he put my face on it, but the contract says Elizabeth dies May the 20th. And it's my head on it with Donald Trump's body. Like, that's the type of stuff I want to show off to people, man. Not show off the code. Like, obviously, I want the code because it's going to help wake up so many people, but there's going to be so many funny like memes like of me with Elizabeth. I'll do some myself. I used to do them. Pretty funny stuff. Princess Charles, yes. Princess Diana was a bloke. That will be one of my next videos when I have a bit more free time. And I know that'll upset people. You can't say that about a princess, especially one who died. Never died. Middle name Francis, dies in Paris, France. Give me a fucking break. It's just a joke. It's pathetic. I decoded Diana's death. I have a video on Diana's death. And Princess Diana never fucking died. Yeah, my whole thing again, the year and a half prediction was Queen Elizabeth dies at 96. And I know that's not going to be like, wow, did you hear Illusion called Elizabeth to die at 96? It doesn't have the same ring to it. So did you hear about that guy, the Illusion, say that Elizabeth would die May the 20th at age 96? And did you see all of these fines? Then okay, right. Wow, geez. But if she goes at 96, I might get a little bit of like, fair play, Edwards. You did say that a year and a half, lad. Fair enough, but I guess she was old. So she was going, wasn't she? She was knocking on Evan's door, lad. Like, yeah, because she couldn't have lived to 97, 98, 99, 100, 101. Southampton match over 4 goals, Liverpool to win. Be aware of that. It could be a trap. I think Liverpool will win, but just know, people keep telling me that it's going to go down to goal difference. I don't think so. If Liverpool win the league, I think it's because Man City don't win. And Liverpool win out. So what might happen? They might have Liverpool win 2-0 tomorrow. It's like, oh, there's no way they're going to make up those goals. But then maybe they have Liverpool beat Wolves and then Man City draw. I can't see them losing, but I don't know. I've told you, I don't really know. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I really love Liverpool for the Champions League. I know how I feel about that. And whatever happens on that Premier League with Elizabeth, I pretty much have my code done for Liverpool for the Champions League, where I feel supremely confident. If that's wrong, I'll be like, I don't know what to say. With the Liverpool one, will they beat Southampton? I believe so with the code that I have. Will they batter them? I don't know. Leicester City went to Southampton not long ago and beat them 9-0. You know what I mean? It's not like they can't be beaten by a lot of goals. But I don't know. Still in that situation where people talk to me like I know the answer to everything. That's starting to wind me up. So go on then. Tell me who's going to win, mate. And then I'll put a bet on them. No, I ain't that good. I'm very good, but I'm not that good. That you can ask me any question and I can give you the answer. Yes, I've had 2 months where I've been fantastic. In general, I'm good, but just tell me who's going to win then. All right, mate. Give me a minute. Let me just tell you. All right, yeah, do that, mate. There you go. They're definitely winning. Imagine I could do that. I would be a billionaire. You all would be. You'd all be millionaires by now if I could just tell you who was going to win every game in every sport. You'd all be millionaires by now. Come on, let's keep it real, baby. That's what the Illusion does. He keeps it fucking real. I just spoke in the third person. Who gives a shit? Don't think the league can come down to goal difference now. Let me look at the table. I'll be looking into when's the NBA games. All right, Heat are playing Celtics tomorrow. I'll be looking into that game. I might have a little gander tonight. Because I'm busy tomorrow. I'll probably have to do it tonight. Anyway, I've had enough of this Jake Daniels. He can go piss off. Blackpool forward becomes UK's first active male professional footballer to come out as publicly gay. So in the background, he's got the Masonic orange. I knew he'd have perfect hair because it's a woman. Maybe it is a woman. Maybe. So weight off his shoulders. It was a massive relief. Same shit that this is his story. Now is the right time to do it. I feel like I'm ready to tell people my story. I want people to know the real me. You're no different, mate, other than the fact that you're like a dick. That is it. What do you mean the real you? You're a footballer and you like penis. What more do we need to know about you, lad, in reality? You're going to bring a book out? Sure you are. Because these footballers are so good at fucking writing as well. Yeah, I wrote this book. In a week. I thought people needed to see my story. You never wrote anything, you bullshitter. I've been thinking for a long time about how I want to do it, when I want to do it. I know now is the time. I'm ready to be myself, be free and be confident with it all. What's he going to do? Like, come on the pitch with a pink thong? Probably score a hat-trick? Come on, outrageous, man. Outrageous. I can't really put a date on it, but I was probably... Oh, my God! Oh, God, I'm going to... Wait, be careful. I might spit my water out here. He's just pulled out a 56. It's pulled out a 56, guys. Listen to this. Let me drink before I spit this out. What a cheeky 56. I see through you, mate. Jake Daniels. Fuck me. I can't really put it... Maybe I'll do it. Okay, I'm sure he's going to change his voice now. So I don't know what he sounded like. But I'm going to do it in a gay voice. Might make it funnier. It's all about making you laugh, guys. Where am I? Where's the... All right, here we go. I can't really put a date on it, but I was probably 5 or 6 years old. How was your 56, mate? 5 or 6 years old. You were probably 5 or 6. You want to throw in a 56? When I knew I was gay. Nobody knows at 5 years old if they're fucking gay. Nobody knows at... Woo! Woo! Nobody knows at 5 if they're gay. No, the dogs are barking. Nobody knows at 5 or 6 years old if they're gay. My goodness. Absolutely fucking bullshit. Utter shite. Can't really put a date on it. I was probably 5 or 6 years old when I knew I was gay. You knew he was gay at 5 years old. So it's been a long time that I've been living with the lie. And now you're telling a lie, you lying twat. Living with the lie. At that age, you don't really think that football and being gay doesn't mix. What 5-year-old's thinking about if football and gay mixes or not? You just think one day when I'm older, I'll get a girlfriend and I will change and it will be fine. But as you get older, you realize you can't just change. It doesn't work like that. Does it not? Why is the full-grown men suddenly coming out as being trans and bi if it doesn't just suddenly change? I did have girlfriends in the past to try and make all my mates think I was straight, but it was just a massive cover-up. A bit like 9. In school, people even used to ask me, "Are you sure you ain't gay?" And I would reply, "No, I'm not." I wasn't ready, and it was a struggle. But I just don't want to lie anymore. Then why are you lying now, mate? That's a lie. The fact that you're saying that you don't want to lie anymore is a lie. The people who say this, guys, the people who say this, fuck me. The people who say this, I don't lie. I don't lie. We all lie. We've all lied. I don't lie. Oh my God, who do you think I am, a liar? I've never lied. That's a lie. Woo! I wasn't ready and it was a struggle, but I just don't want to lie anymore. For a long time, I thought I would have to hide my truth because I wanted to be, and now I am a professional footballer. I asked myself if I should wait until I'd retired to come out. No other player in the professional game here is out. However, I knew that would lead to a long time of lying and not being able to be myself or lead the life I want to. Since I've come out, my family, my club, and my teammates, that period of overthinking everything and the stress it created has gone. It's because people are not homophobic, guys. We're not. They've got it in people's heads in society that the average Joe is homophobic or racist when we're not. I say the majority of us are good people. Just get on with our lives. As long as you don't be a cunt, I'm fine. It was impacting my mental health. I knew there'd be some mental health agenda here as well. I've been calling that for 1.5 years. All these celebrities suffering from mental health. They never fucking suffered from it 3 years ago. Now they all do. What a shite. Too much tuna, guys. Fuck me. Since I've come up to my family, my club and teammates, the period of overthinking everything and the stress it's created has gone. It's impacting my mental health. Now I'm just confident and happy to be myself finally. First told my mum and sister who I live with, yeah, we already knew was how they reacted. What, did they see him bumming another man? Then we told my whole family, and at this point I was quite scared because I didn't know how the older generation might react. I needn't have worried. I've had so many messages saying, we are proud. Okay, proud, yeah, and then you have Pride Month, so we're proud of you, of course. We are proud and we are supportive. That's why you have the rainbow flags, guys, with the captain's armbands in the Premier League, pushing it. It's been amazing. I couldn't have wished for it to go any better. The day after I told my mum and sister, we played Accrington in an under-18s fixture. I've played at that stadium. It's absolutely shite. And I scored 4 goals. Of course you did. Of course you did. So it just shows how... All right. Okay. This guy says he's gay. A few days later, he scores 4 goals. And he got those 4 goals because he came out. He didn't have the stress anymore, so he got 4 goals because he came out. Well, let's see if he keeps scoring fucking 4 goals, won't we? If that's all it is. Utter shite. And Blackpool have been absolutely amazing too. I'm with them every day and I felt safe. What, do you think the players are just going to knock you out for being gay? My teammates have all been so supportive about it and everyone has had my back. I'm sure they have. They've been asking tons of questions. They have all been intrigued and their reaction has been brilliant. Right, just so you know, guys, I've grown up in changing rooms with like lads. And I'm sure we would be, all right, mate, fair enough. Good luck to you. That's what we'd say. I won't be like, hey, Jake, do you mind if I ask you a few questions about how you came out? Come on, sit down here, Jake. Let's have a cup of tea. No, I say, fair enough, mate. I'd probably say, fair enough, mate. Just don't bum me in the shower. I'd say something like that as banter. I won't sit down and be... This whole thing is like the whole changing room's going, okay, Jake, tell us about your story. That's not how a changing room works with a group of lads, especially footballers. It's not how it goes down. It isn't. And anyone who's played at a half-decent level knows what I'm talking about here. These teammates are supportive, fine. Maybe they're supportive. We would be. All right, mate, fair enough. Good luck to you. Maybe give them a bit of banter. I wouldn't be intrigued about it. So really? You knew you were gay at 5? Oh my God. Oh my God, are you so brave? Load of shite. It's not, it's nonsense, guys. The media, oh my God, like, why couldn't he just say, I'm gay? Why has he wrote a fucking book about him coming out? Why couldn't he just say, yeah, I'm gay? And just say, yeah. What are you going to do about it? We live in a society now where it's accepted. Yeah, I'm gay. Done. Why has he wrote a book? Because he didn't write it. This is not his story. He's just playing the role. He's just playing the role and he'll get rewarded for it. Selling his soul. I'm not talking about his asshole either. Maybe that as well. And Blackpool have been absolutely amazing too. I'm with them every day and felt safe. My teammates have all been supportive about it and everyone has had my back. I'll repeat that one. Of course, everyone was kind of shocked in a way and they were asking why I didn't tell them earlier. Really? Were they? Do you think these lads really cared that much? That was a great reaction because it showed how much they cared. Depopulation agenda, simple as that. Satan, Baphomet. The captain was one of the main people I told, and he also asked me loads of questions. In the end, he just said, I'm just so proud of you. It meant so much. I like it when people ask questions. I just want to get it all out for people to hear my story. Damn right, mate. We're still going, guys. There's more paragraphs. It's been quite a crazy year. I'm 17, yeah. Freemasonry founded 1717. I'm 17. I've signed a professional contract. Bullshit when they tell you how much money they get. I've scored 30 goals this season. Okay. So you were scoring all these goals before being gay? How interesting that you've got 30 goals this season and you just come out now. Oh, That makes so much sense, doesn't it? So you've been banging them in for fun anyway when you were pretending to be straight. What nonsense. So this guy, I've scored 30 goals this season and I've just made my first team debut. Oh, how convenient. And now you're gay. Was that one of the reasons you got your first team debut? In the Championship, coming off the bench against Peterborough. The team where Alex Ferguson's son coached for many years, the Mason. And now I've decided to come out. Everything has happened at once, but it feels right. When this season started, I just wanted to prove myself as a player. I think I have. So this was the one last thing in my head that I knew I needed to do. Now it's out and people know. Now I can just live my life how I want to. Alistair Crowley, do as thou wilt. And you know what? It's just been incredible. The subject of being gay or bi or queer. Oh my fuck, that's the other one, queer. Guys, back in the day, queer was just somebody who was a little bit camp, who would eat with the hand like that, who wore skinny jeans. You say you're a bit queer. Like, the subject of being gay or bi or queer in men's football is still a taboo. I think it comes down to how a lot of footballers want to be known for their masculinity. A footballer, oh God, a Blackpool sponsor by Git Vocal, and he's speaking out. No, there's no way that they're sponsored by Git Vocal. No, is this a joke? Git Vocal and this guy's speaking out. Vocal speak. These fucking. Oh, fuck me. Most footballers, honestly, don't care about being masculine. If they did, you won't have people like Neymar walking around with a fucking handbag. All these NBA players wearing dresses. They don't care about being masculine. They care about doing what they're told because they're slaves. Footballers care about, genuine footballers, do you know what they care about? They care about winning. They care about winning. When you play semi-pro, academy, even Sunday league, you know what the team care about? They care about fucking beating the other team. They don't care about what someone's wearing, who they're dating, if they take it in the ass or not. We don't care about that. We want to win. Can you play? Good. Are you going to improve this team? Good. I don't care what colour your hair is, what colour your skin is, how big your cock is, how beautiful your girlfriend is, if you have a bachelor degree, if you're funny. I don't care. Are you going to make my team better? Are you a good teammate? We don't care about the other shit. We don't. This is the reality. We don't. Because I've been there. And even if you're not played at a good level, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my God, there's more. This is fucking insane. Of course, I'm aware that there will be a reaction to this. Of course, you want a reaction. The Masons want a reaction. And I'm sure a fan's going to call him a queer, you gay boy. And then that's going to be all over the news. Probably his brother or someone will be told to say it. And some of it will be homophobic, maybe in a stadium and on social media. So already he's telling you somebody's going to come out and call him gay, either in a stadium or on social media. Social media, we know anyone can do it under a fake name. What did I tell you would happen after Saka, Rashford, and Sancho all missed penalties? I told you they would give out statements, and it would be the order in which they missed the penalties. I called it all. Rashford's statement first. Day after Sancho's, day after Saka's. All the same statement, reworded. Thanks to everyone who supported me. It's not easy being black. But to those haters out there, la-di-da-di-da, I don't deserve this. Bullshit. Oh, thank you, Donny boy. Don, you'll know what I'm talking about when I was telling you how exhausted I've been today. And I'm still here, revealing this deception, baby. I'm going to keep doing it. It's an easy thing for people to target. The way I see it is that I am playing football and they are shouting stuff at me. That's part of the game, by the way, guys. When I've played football, people have given me so much shit. Shouting stuff at the sideline. It's part of it. It's part of the game, man. The fans screaming shit at you. It's kind of funny. It's a bit annoying when you're having a nightmare or you're losing. You say you give them a bit of banter back. Say, what are you doing, you silly old twat? At least I'm playing football. I would say you're paying to watch me. Like, you sit down. You sit down, you silly old twat, or you fat twat. Shut up. And sometimes I'd react like that to them. And they liked that. They found it funny. Oh, cheers, Don, baby. I don't drink coffee, but maybe I'll get a smoothie with that. Let me keep going. This guy's still talking, by the way. This guy's still talking. The way I see it is that I am playing football and they are shouting stuff at me, but they are paying to watch me play football and I am living my life and making money from it. So shout what you want. It's not going to make a difference. Well, shut your fucking mouth then. I won't stop people from saying that stuff. I just need to learn how to not let it affect me. You've just said it. Wait. Oh, fuck me. Guys, I'm swearing a lot here. I'm animated. My balls are sweating. I should have taken a shower, but I don't even have a shirt on under here. I just threw this on for the live. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this carefully. What a joke. Listen. This makes no sense, right? So shout what you want. It's not going to make a difference. So that implies he doesn't care, yeah? You shout whatever you want. Say whatever you want about me. I don't care. I'm gay. I'm proud. It's out. So he's saying he doesn't care. Say whatever you want to me. The next sentence. Okay? I won't stop people from saying that stuff. I just need to learn how to not let it affect me. So the sentence before, he said he doesn't care. You can say whatever you want to him, he doesn't care. The sentence after is saying, I need to figure out how it's not going to affect me. But you've just said it doesn't affect you. You've just said it doesn't. Say what you want. It doesn't bother me. And now you have to think of ways to stop it not affecting you. What bullshit? Do people not read what these people are saying? You either care or you don't, mate. You're either a man or a woman as well. It's simple with these things. Fuck me, man. I'm hoping that by coming out, I can be a role model. Of course, you're going to be pushed to the moon. You'll be playing for Chelsea in a few years with Mason Mount, kissing each other. You know what they're going to do now? You know, like before finals, they used to shake each other's hands. They're going to be kissing now. They'll be making out with each other, and it'll be normal. It would. They'll kiss, probably cheek. Then it'll be lips in 10 years. Then who knows what it's going to be after that? It's outrageous, guys, what we're letting them do, social engineering at the highest level. I'm hoping that by coming out, I can be a role model to help others come out if they want to. I'm only 17. Yeah, keep telling us you're 17 because that's when Freemasonry was founded, 17. We know you're 17. You fucking told us 4 times in the statement you're 17. I'm only 17, but I am clear that this is what I want to do. And if by me coming out, other people look at me and feel maybe they can do it as well, that would be brilliant. Again, within a week, somebody's going to come out. And now kids are going to be coming out of school. Mom, I think I'm gay. No, mate, you're 6. Yeah, but this Blackpool player, he said he was gay at 6, so maybe I am. Oh, no, mate, you're not. Oh, man, you're not gay, bro. You don't have a clue. Like, it took me to about 12 years old when I started realizing I like girls. I just was obsessed with football. It's not that I was gay. I just didn't want a girlfriend at fucking 7 years old. Guys, when you're that age, I've just coached today. I've just coached multiple 6 and 7 year olds. Do you think one of them were thinking, you know what, Dad, I'm gay? They don't think like that at that age. We've all been 6 or 7. You don't think like that. That's utter nonsense. So yeah, this guy's going to be an influencer. He's going to inspire people to be gay. Because it's such a great thing to be gay. It's like an amazing thing. So proud of you. For what? Liking dick? Literally, that's it. You proud of him for that? Fine. If they think this kid is brave enough to do this, I will be able to do it too. Oh, no. Oh, wait. It's going to get better. I've got about another 20 minutes. It's getting better. I've just scrolled down and I see that there's a tweet from Harry Kane. Of course, the England international had to come out and pipe up, didn't he? Like it's actually him. I hate knowing people in the same situation I was in. Oh, God, here we go. I'll give this less than 6 months. You heard it here first. I give it less than 6 months before a Premier League player comes out. Definitely before the World Cup. And he's probably going to score a fucking hat-trick or something. Here we go. Let's have a little read of this. I knew this. I knew this is where it was going. I hate knowing people in the same situation I was in. I think if a Premier League footballer does come out, that would be amazing. I feel like I would have done my job. Of course, done your job. Deceiving the masses. And inspired someone else to do that. Grealish. Give it a few months, Grealish will be coming out. I just want it to go up from here. We shouldn't be where we are right now. Oh, fuck. It's the same shit they do with feminism and racism, and it's the same shit that they do. Oh, we shouldn't still be racist now. The stuff you see in the news, it's bullshit most of the time. All of the time, I would say. Again, how many racist people do you actually know? How many do you know? How many black people have you seen get killed by white people? How many have you actually seen happen? You haven't, have you? I know that every situation is different and that there are a lot of different factors for the people to consider that will scare them a lot, especially in football. Why especially in football? And if you think you're ready, then speak to people. Again, let's find out what Blackpool are sponsored by. Get Vocal. Blackpool are sponsored by Get Vocal. And now this guy is talking about how you should speak to people and get vocal. And if you think you're ready, then speak to people. I know that's such a hard thing to do. It was a hard thing for me to do, but just speak to the closest people around you. You are going to get support you need. Jack Daniels posted an open letter on Blackpool's website. I'm not reading it. But I'm going to read out. Oh, no. It's time for me to read out the quotes from the Premier League footballers now. Like they're just amazing people, aren't they? Because they're playing the Premier League, it makes them special. They're more special than a Championship player when it comes to humanity, because they get bigger wages, guys. So they must be more important. So here we go, Harry. I'll try to do his voice. I'm not very good at Harry Kane's voice, but he talks like he's got two dicks in his mouth. Here we go. Massive credit to you, Jake Daniels 11, and the way your friends, family, club, captain have supported you. Football should be welcoming for everyone. Piss off, Kane. Now we've got David De Gea. Amazing courage and bravery, Jake. De Gea, one of the most overrated goalkeepers in the world. Makes a couple of decent saves. What's De Gea coming out for? Well, he should come out. He's definitely gay, De Gea. No, but he's got a girlfriend, Adam. Piss off. How Jake drove his story. Sky Sports News reporter Tim Thornton. I was approached by Jake's representatives at the start of the year after he decided that he wanted to come out publicly. I met Jake, his agent. They tell you right in the fucking face, agent. And his mum in Blackpool, and we discussed what a roadmap towards sharing this news might look like. Since then, it's been a process driven by Jake, sure it has, and his desire to help others. Guys, I'm trying to help others, what I do. This guy don't give a shit about helping others. Throughout, he has been afforded all the time he needs to reflect without any external pressure. He has continued to tell us all with absolute clarity that he would arrive at this destination and be true to himself. I'm not going to keep reading, I'm done. It's just Blackpool here saying an inspiration to people everywhere. Football versus homophobia. Would like to congratulate Jake. Wait. Is there an actual fucking thing called that? Is this real? Is this a thing? Football versus homophobia. Is that like kick racism out of football, whatever it is? Football versus homophobia would like to congratulate Jake on taking this step to share his authentic self in the men's professional game, especially at such a young age. As our national sport, football has a huge role to play as we seek to promote equality of all forms. Again, pro sports push agendas. They push Black Lives Matter. They're pushing the whole LGBTQ community, the rainbow flags everywhere. They push agendas. They push agendas, man. When you remember when Aguero like put his hand on the female linesman. Where did they come from? The female linesmen and referees. Aguero put his hand on her, and then suppose he was disrespectful. Would he have been disrespectful if he put his hand on the male linesman? They want equality. If they want equality, you can't pick and choose. But Aguero shouted at the female linesman. You can't do that. They fucking always shout at linesmen. I did. Because he's shouting at a female, it's unfair. How's that equality then? How's that equality? They pick and choose. And then what they've done throughout history, they've put men in privileged positions, white people in privileged positions, by intention, by design. So now they're pushing black people and women who've had it bad for X amount of years, because they have, when women couldn't vote and black people didn't get as many opportunities. That was real. This is what they do. That was, I think, legit at one point in history. But they want equality and then tell us Black Lives Matter. And when you said all lives matter, your tweet got taken down. They want equality, but they have to focus on Black Lives Matter. How's that equality? How is it? It's not, is it? So people want to believe that this guy, Jake Daniels, knew he was gay at 5 or 6 years old. He waited 12 years to then come out and say that he's gay right after he makes his first team debut at 17, which is incredibly difficult to do. To be a pro footballer in the championship or any level, even semi-pro, to make your debut at 17 for the first team is really difficult. And I'm sure next year he's going to be banging the goals in, because there's magic being used even in the championship and all, I think maybe all the leagues, League One, League Two. You want to believe this, guys? You want to believe all this shit? You want to believe the Caitlyn Jenner transition was organic and not an agenda? Believe it. Keep believing, man. Don't stop believing, as Journey said, inverts. So I don't know if YouTube are going to take this video down. I don't think I've definitely not been homophobic. I've just said this is utter bullshit. I have no issue with gay people, no issue with bi people, trans people, as long as they come out and they tell you. And it's legit. Too many of these celebrities are pretending to be the opposite sex, deceiving the masses, having us lust after them. That's not right. It's truly not right. Making us think that we can get in their positions when we can't. And we never will. Not that I would ever want to. When did Prince William get booed? I don't know. I don't care about Prince William. The guy born on summer solstice, born on 21/6, 6 times 6 times 6, 216. Prince William born 21/6. Of course he fucking was. Like lots of people say he's the Antichrist. Would it shock me? Probably not. Yeah, I believe that as well, Hawking, that Bruce Jenner was originally a woman who pretended to be a man who's now gone back to his original state. I agree with you. That's mockery at the highest level. Did the decathlon? I'm surprised it wasn't called the Dick-athlon. I'm going to keep revealing all this until they kick my channel down. Simple as that. Yeah, Ellen Page is another one who was a man who pretended to be a woman, who's now a man but was born a man anyway. Ellen Page from, is it Juno? Rewatch that movie, see the tiger symbolism in Juno as well, and Jupiter. Did you see the thing I caught today that Mark Noble retired exactly 4 weeks after Noble Yeats wins the National? God save our noble queen. These deceivers, man. They can't deceive me now. They can deceive the majority. They can't deceive me with any of it. Soul's too strong. Spirit's too strong at this point. And when somebody told me this guy came out, I was like, okay, I gotta go live. And I'm not doing the gematria behind it. I don't need to at this point. I need to tell you it's a fucking agenda. So yeah, let's give it a few months before Premier League player comes out. And then younger lads are going to see these gay players coming out, having amazing careers, and then they're going to be like, I'm gay as well. Because, again, you got to remember, all these porn stars, these celebrities that we've lusted after, if you guys in the chat, were men. So we've been turned on by men. We have. And then it must fuck up with your brains, with the chemicals that are going on in your brain. So you might have moments where you think, am I gay? Like if you watch Brokeback Mountain or something, and maybe you get a twinge or something in your dick. I've never seen that movie. But you're actually watching two women kiss. Because Jake Gyllenhaal, whatever his name is a female. So you're actually watching two women kiss each other. And Heath Ledger, is it? There's two women kissing that look like men because of all the surgery and shit that they've had pumped into them. So you're actually watching two women kiss. So there's no wonder there's so many confused people now. They don't know what they are attracted to. It's unfortunate. Instagram is all pornos. Yeah, they want porn. That's why they give it to you for free. They want you watching porn, and I've told you most of these top porn stars, like Mia Khalifa, are men. That's why they all have fake tits. And the thing people want me to really break down is, like, how does a guy or a girl, like, how is somebody born a female and then gets a penis? How is that? They get the vagina and expand it or something, and then there's a way that they can turn it into a penis. And they can still get some sort of sensation. I'll do the video on it. That what can be done? What can be done? Because for the average person who doesn't really have much knowledge of this, it's like, that don't make sense. There's no way. That can't happen. Oh, by the way, I got another thing which I don't think anybody knows. And again, she might not go on this date. It's like the closer it gets, I'm not getting more and more anxious. I'm like, whatever. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. That's how I am with the world now. If she goes on that date, she goes. But guess who's releasing his third album? Third. Harry Styles is going to be releasing his third album on May the 20th. Harry, guys, like Prince Harry. That's why you had Harry Kane and Harry Maguire score the penalties for England. The three black players missed. Harry Styles' album is coming out May the 20th. And listen to this. I'm gonna share this. I'm not gonna tell you his name. This is the type of stuff that I get a lot. These random messages. I had another thing today. When I was teaching the kid, she had to do 52 times 10, which is 520, like the date I think Elizabeth dies. Now check this out. This is organic. Oh my God, and my response was 44 seconds. And listen, the audio he sent me was 1 minute and 6 seconds. And Prince Philip was born 10-6. Remember when Denmark won the Euros in 92, it began on 10-6 and then finished on 26-6, and he died leaving 266 days left in the year. Again, with this knowledge, I'll keep doing it. Whatever happens, May the 20th. So check this out. Listen to this. Hopefully you can hear it.
Mate, get this. Right, you know, I told you I've got the invite to the party at the British Embassy to celebrate the Queen's Jubilee and birthday and all of that. So I was looking at the invite today just to get the dates, so I want to make sure I've got the right date to book flights to Mexico City and stuff like that. And it's on the, what is it? I think it's the 2nd of June is the party. But at the bottom of the invite, this is the thing that freaked me out, is it said, if you're like, you have to reply to say you're coming so that you're on the list at the door. Guess what date you have to reply before? You have to reply before the 20th of May. It's almost as if they know what's going to happen on the 20th, so they want everybody to confirm that they're coming, so that they come, even if something happens. It was just weird. Like, party's on the 2nd of the 6th, 2/6, and you got to confirm by 20 May. Fucking freaky, mate.
Did you hear that? Leave a yes if you heard that. This is the stuff I'm getting. People having these sinks in their life that are just, it's like, why is the universe fucking with me if she doesn't go on that date? Did you hear that message? And I don't even know what I responded, but it was 44 seconds. And the guy who sent me the audio was born on 4/4, 10 days before me. So check this out. I don't know what I responded. I hope I didn't say anything bad. There we go.
Literally just heard your audio now, mate. That is freaky, isn't it? The reason it's 6/2 is because that's when she was coronated. She was coronated 6/2. It's going to be the 69-year anniversary of her being coronated. She was coronated 6/2/53. Wow. Do you have an image you can send me? That says that it has to be by May the 20th. That is wild, mate. I don't know. If she goes on that day, it's going to be surreal. It really is. Fucking hell, mate. Yeah, send me an image if you have one.
So that was my response. That wasn't very clear because I was in my car. I was driving. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, why do you have to respond by May the 20th to say that you're going to go or not? Why did they have to say that date? It's like, well, why are they doing this, man? Like, if she doesn't go, why did I find all that stuff like insane? Not just good things. Like, I don't know. Somebody's saying these quote unquote strong women blokes are brainwashing women to be independent to the point they are incompatible with commitment issues, ultimately to be broke and chasing the bag their whole life. I agree completely. And what's annoying is the people, these women, pushing working hard, an independent woman. I'm a strong independent woman. Again, the strong independent woman is like, they don't want family. They put their career before having children now. It's all social engineering. The people saying it are men pretending to be women, like the Kardashians. This is why I'm so passionate about revealing this deception. How many girls do you see now with fake asses? But it's actual girls with fake asses. The Kardashians are men with fake ones, and fake tits, and fake lips, and fake hair. So then these regular girls want to look like these people, but it's not possible because they're women. These girls want to look like celebrities, but they can't. They don't have a male body. Yes, Kanye is a female. They all are at that level, as is Jay-Z. You'll start seeing it as they get older. You do. You really start seeing it as they get older. Yeah, it is. It's a fake reality. I don't know about fake world. We live in a fake reality in regards to this society. And that's the reality. That we live in a fake reality. You got to find your own truth. Keep getting this 17-year-old lad who I used to teach pestering me every day, asking me for advice. It's like, I'm like, stop now. I've given you all the advice under the sun. It's on you now. Make some of your own decisions. Stop asking me. I've helped you out enough. Now figure it out yourself, mate. Stop messaging me every fucking minute of the day asking for advice. Yeah, the Playboy bunnies were all men. Hugh Hefner was a woman. This is what they do. And it will eventually come out. I think they'll just come out and admit it. And what's that going to be for me? Like, oh, I was right. Then who cares if I'm right, if it's too late? I ain't bothered about being right anymore, unless it's having a positive effect on people. Me being right. I told you with my sports codes, I was always like messaging my brothers and dad and everyone, look, I've got it right. Look, read it. I don't care now. I don't send them anything. I don't need to. I'm not proving anything to people who doubt me. I don't have to. Okay, how do you figure it out in regards to them being inverted? The gait. So yeah, in regards to the way they walk. If you're a guy now, do me this favor. I'm going to go in about 10 minutes with my neighbors. Wait, my neighbors. Don't bang, don't. All right. If you are a man, if you are a male, guys, I think I'm going to walk to the store and get a chocolate bar after this from the tip somebody sent me. Yes, all Kardashians are inverted. If you are a male, stand up. I wish I could see you all do this. It'd be so funny. Yeah, women do compete with men. And I've told you, men have become weak. Women have become overly strong. And it's by intention. That's why all these top wrestlers look like blokes, because they are blokes. Ronda Rousey is getting forced down your throat. Becky Lynch, the man, is the face of the biggest sporting industry in the world, maybe with wrestling. $1 billion industry. Right. If you are a man, stand up, and I want you to walk with your legs crossed. I'm going to do it. I'm going to look so gay here, but I don't care. You won't be able to see you won't be able to see my legs, but maybe you'll notice with my hips. Right. Here we go. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it. So I want you to stand up if you're a guy, and I want you to walk with one leg over the other one, like cross your legs like this. Watch. That's me walking like a woman. I'll do it again. And tell me if this looks natural for a lad. Watch. You can try it yourself. And unless you're gay and you've mastered the art of this walk, this is not how guys walk. I'll do it again. Try and walk like that. Walk with your legs crossed. And tell me that's natural. And you watch all these men walk like that. These Hollywood actors walking like that. I'll do it one more time. You can't see my legs. And I'm not even intentionally trying to look like gay here or a woman. Has anybody tried it? Has anybody attempted it and see how unnatural and gay it feels? Try it and tell me that's how a man's supposed to walk. Again, see them all sat with their legs crossed for like 40 minutes. Like that wouldn't squash your bollocks. It's hurting my balls now. I just did it for like 3 seconds and my balls are hurting. All right. So there's the brow ridge. The guys have the bigger brow ridge that sticks out. The hips don't lie, like Shakira told you. You start noticing the hips. Look at Beckham's chest. You can tell he's had his breasts removed, the way his chest is. Look at someone like Kofi Kingston in wrestling. Jericho. What's happened to the chest? Look at Chris Jericho's chest to what it was when he was in his prime to now. Because all the hormones are wearing off now. I will reveal all of this. I'm telling you, I'm going to make sure I'm one of the best in the world at revealing it because I'm passionate about it. I feel like a woman. You will. Walking like that is so unnatural. You feel like, shit, oh my God. And then you see a lot of the gays walk like that because they train themselves. They'll look in the mirror to walk like that. But it's not normal, is it? The Adam's apple, a lot of them actually show. You'll see a lot of them, they're showing the Adam's apple off. These celebs, blatant. It's like people are just under spells. The massive hands, the massive cheekbones, the shoulders. Okay, the shoulders. I think they say with a woman, you can only fit like 2 heads. But with a man, you can fit 3 of them with the shoulders. But it's 2 with a woman. You got these people with shoulders like that. Women, it's not, they can't. The straight back and the arched back. Men have straight backs. Women have arched backs. You see all of these women with straight backs. You can't. Women need the curve in the back because to give birth, it's the way that the body's designed. And when they say, but they have kids, do you not know anything about child trafficking, where they can get hold of these kids? It's not difficult. Or maybe it's the other one who's actually giving birth. The one you think's a man is the one giving birth when they disappear for like 9 months. and then come back for a movie. Or players out injured for the season because he's broke his leg. I'm telling you, man. Yes, Kate Middleton is a man. Did not give birth. Had a moon bump. You can't think with common sense here in the sense of like these people are normal. They're Satanists. They're deceivers. They've deceived their whole lives. It's normal to them. They think people like us deserve to be trampled on. They see us as insects. They do. And you better start realizing that, because they're not going to change. It's on us to change and say, all right, come on, let's go. You think I'm a little insect? Fucking let's go. Let's go. I ain't an insect. Fucking sting you like a bee, baby. So yeah, you've got to be a bit more open-minded. I can't get into what I want to say about certain topics. You just can't, which sucks. Men have no arch in the back like women. Exactly. You think Pink? Look at Pink in a bikini. Pink, the singer. You honestly want to look me in the eye and say that is a woman, Pink, who a lot of us maybe lusted after? It's not. Again, look at all the women wrestlers and just tell me that they're actually women. You won't be able to once you actually have eyes to see. You won't. You won't. Yeah, Ronaldo, he disappears and then one of his children pass away. Yeah, Gwen Stefani. Again, it hurts me to say it. I had a massive crush on Gwen Stefani. And it's so obviously a man. A little man. Stiff Fanny. Wait, is she with Blake Shelton? Yeah, it's just so painful now to see that. I'm like, this Gwen Stefani is a man. Look at the jaw. I can't wait to show you how they do all of this. I can't wait. I really am excited to do it. I can't do it tonight. I feel like physically sick from tiredness. I always remembered Gwen Stefani. She was actually one of them that had no tits, which was, I was like, all right, I'm okay with that. I've never been into girls with massive jugs. And most of these inverts have fake tits, but Gwen Stefani never did. And I used to think like, yeah, you can see. And what they do, that have you noticed they often do? They often like put their hand like that on the hip and move it to the side, like they have hips and curves. That they all pose the same way. They always have to put the hand on the hip, or they'll have a massive belt or something covering it all. They know what they're doing. I'll reveal it all. I'll reveal it all. Yes, Blake Shelton is a woman. I don't know how many more times I have to say this. If the majority of the world or the Western world know of these people, then they're the opposite sex, in my opinion, all right? And I'm going to pull out some corker videos. I can't do every single person. I'll do the most blatant ones. Yes, Rhea Ripley's shoulders are bigger than Kevin Owens. They are. But they are. That's not even like a joke. That her shoulders are up there with Brock Lesnar's. It's not natural. And she's like, I think Rhea Ripley's teamed up with Edge now, who's a woman who's married to a man. What's her name? Who's Edge married to? Like fucking huge shoulders, stocky. What was her name? The world champion. Somebody tell me who Edge is married to? Yeah, the Rock's daughter is outrageously a man. Who's Edge married to? I can't remember. Oh, I should know this. I'm pretty much an expert on wrestling. She hangs around with Natalia, another one who's a man who's from the Heart Foundation. Beth Phoenix. The Rise of the Phoenix. Beth Phoenix. Google Beth Phoenix. Google Natalia. Google Charlotte Flair. Google Chyna. Google Sasha Banks. Google Carmella. Like Beth Phoenix. Yeah. Look at the jaw. But you know what? we don't look at the jaw, do we? We look at the pair of tits. That's what we do as a lad. We see a great pair of tits, which have been perfectly put together. Her arms, I wish I could present my screen. These cheekbones, these shoulders, it's just a little built man, a little stocky man. Edge is a woman, so he still has that beautiful long hair at fucking 50. I'm done with these people. I gave my life to pro football. I absolutely adored wrestling. I got taken in by the show. The Miz and Maurice. The Miz and Maurice is the opposite. There's a show called Mr. and Mrs., whatever it is. Miz is a woman. Maurice is a man. Those M's for Mason. That's why Miz's belt, they turned the W's upside down to MM. Master Mason. The shows have lies on YouTube shows. Many of them, most decent YouTubers or famous YouTubers are inverted and deceiving you. I'm one of the few pure ones, man. Simple as that. I'm feeling that now because I watch some other people's channels. I'm like, I'm not having you. I'm not. I don't care what information. I'm not feeling you. You're probably one of them. Would you ever visit North Korea? No, I don't give a shit about going to North Korea. Whether it's safe, unsafe, I don't care about North Korea. Taylor Swift as an Adam's apple, yes. Very obviously, and looks like Anton LaVey's daughter called Satan. Anton LaVey founded the Church of Satan as a daughter called Satan. But they'll have her bring out, Romeo, save me, I've been feeling so alone, I love you, and that's all I really know. Have her sing these sweetheart, beautiful songs, having to sing about Romeo and Juliet, bullshit story, which never happened. It's basically about paedophilia, about a 17-year-old getting with a 13-year-old girl. That's what Romeo and Juliet was, and then the two of them kill themselves. What a beautiful love story, eh? What a beautiful love story. Our movies and music distractions in our lives, yes. But you can still get joy, I guess, from music. I would say just listen to your soul, what feels right to you. There's not much for me now in the entertainment industry that still gives me a level of satisfaction. There's still certain songs I listen to. I'm like, inverted, yeah, they are, but I'm going to appreciate the music. It's talking to my soul. I know that Matt Damon is a female and Minnie Driver's a man, but I still will admire Good Will Hunting until the day I die, because that movie's inspiring. So, yeah, whatever they are, you can still get joy, but it's distraction. I'm telling you, watch what goes on between May the 22nd and the 28th with the World Health Organization, what they're trying to push to basically control our bodies, tell us what we can put in them, what we can't. I'm telling you, my soul tells me this time next year, you're definitely not flying still without a vaccine passport. And how wrong is that? How disturbingly wrong is that? We're getting told by a group of Masons where we can go in this beautiful universe, which is owned by God, not by man. I'm done with it, man. I've committed to it in my head. One of the reasons why I want to get to England this year is because I don't think I'll ever get there again. And I mean that. And people go, you're being dramatic. Do you know how many people called me dramatic 2 years ago? And I've called practically everything ever since. The ones calling me dramatic, they still think I'm dramatic for being right about practically everything. No, I bet this time next year I can't travel. Don't worry, Adam, COVID's gone now. They're selling out stadiums and all of that. Yeah, but watch. There'll be something put in place like, just in case this happens again, we need to do this just in case. We're doing this to benefit us. That whole stay home, stay safe bullshit. And then there was increases in suicide, substance abuse, alcohol abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse. Stay home, stay safe, guys. They're little mottos they do that people fall for because of social media. So I remember that. It used to wind me out. I nearly came off it. They'd be at home eating ice cream while they're not allowed to work because they'd have their company shut down, although the major companies were still open. Eating their ice cream, hashtag vanilla ice cream, hashtag stay home, stay safe, hashtag get vaxxed. I'm like, okay, unfriend you. That is outrageously pathetic. Yeah, passing laws to stop growing your own food, guys. They're telling you. That's why they wanted everyone out of the countryside into the big cities, because that's where you could make the money, the thing that they do to control you with. Money's an illusion. It's a trap. So I don't give a shit about it anymore. I always appreciate when people send me little tips for tacos and stuff, for sure. It makes me happy. But yeah, they don't want you going your own food. They're going to make that illegal. You're not going to be able to travel if you don't play along with the whole medical system. What else are they going to do? Your kids won't be able to go to school. They've started doing it in American colleges. You have to have this digital ID now with your vaccine, or you can't even apply for this university in the US. I can't remember what state it was. Don't go. I'm telling all the kids I know, don't go to university anymore. Don't do it. But you're a teacher. I know I am. And I'm teaching you right now, don't go to university and waste your money and get indoctrinated for another 4 years of your life to then get some shitty job to continue this. We need to stop going to college. We need to stop voting. We need to stop paying taxes. We need to stop watching professional sports. We need to stop admiring celebrities. We need to start waking the fuck up. Because it's us now against them. They fucked us so long, and I'm not having it anymore. That's why I said I'm willing to die. I'd take on 10 of them if I saw them. I think I'd take them as well, with the fire I have in my belly right now. So enough's enough, guys. It really is. That's why recently, despite getting a lot of picks right, it angers me talking about sports, because there's bigger things going on. And yeah, I can reveal, the Miami Heat won because of this and do the perfect code. And it's good. It wakes people up. It introduces them to my channel. But what's that going to mean in a year when X, Y, and Z's gone through and they don't need to? I keep telling you this might be the last ever World Cup, because they won't need to distract the masses with bullshit anymore. They won't. That's where I see it going if we don't wake up. People think I'm nuts. Illusion, who do you think is going to win the 2026 World Cup? I don't think there will be one. I don't think there will be one. And we'll see if I'm wrong, won't we? I think this is the last ever World Cup. Was it Washington State? It makes sense. Makes sense it being Washington, where the White House is. Get a copy of your long version birth certificates. Yep. Yeah, Obama's wife, husband, Michael, Big Mike, Michael Obama, it's so obvious, size 30 feet, Adam's apple, hands like shovels, straight back, bollocks, his biggest one that gives it away, always scratching his balls in public, Michelle Obama. I did a video about it. I'm just happy that I've had an awakening, that I'm aware of it all now. Whatever happens in the next year, 10 years, 20 years, I'm aware of it all now. Maybe not all of it, but I'm so over it all now. What time is it? Oh, for fuck's sake, it's 22:50, another 225, guys, which has started my Queen decode, the 225, the 56th day of the year. The Williams brothers, Penis Williams. Yeah. You have to give them Willie in the last name. It's just, and put them on Transatlantic Sport or Transworld Sport. Trans. Nah, I'm not having that banter anymore. I'm off. I think the store's closed, so I'm missing out on my chocolate bar as well. Fuck, it closed at 10:30. I've missed out on my chocolate bar. Maybe it's a good thing. Told myself I'd go to bed early tonight because I've been up recently till 3, 4, 5 a.m. decoding the Queen's death. But again, I don't need any more information. If she goes, I've got enough. If she doesn't, she doesn't. Whatever, man. Whatever. I can't get a Twix, mate. I can't. It's closed. I've had a bit of a shocker there. My armpits are sweating. Fuck's sake. All right. Let's keep just calling these fuckers out. Let's just keep calling them out, all right? I knew there won't be many people tuning in tonight. It's late. I ain't really bothered either. I just needed to reveal it. So, just in conclusion, guys, this whole thing here with Jake Daniels, the Blackburn forward, becoming the first active male professional footballer that come out publicly as being gay, load of shit and an agenda. And Enough's enough now with these fucking Masonic sick people. Very sick in the head. Sandra Bullock, yeah. Bullock is basically a castrated bull. Sandra's probably called Andrew, like the real name. Not Andy. Sandra, Andy. I don't know. Andrew. I don't know. But if you've woken up, guys, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you either will or you won't. Hopefully I'll help you wake up. If I don't, I don't. You're not meant to. I don't know the 3, 6, and 9, but we just know those numbers are everywhere in Gematria. We know how big 3, 6, and 9 is for these people. All right, I'm going to get off. Cheers. I can't believe I've done. I was only going to speak for an hour. I've done over 2 hours again, but fuck. Off for a shower, man. I'm going to take a shower. And again, guys, all the guys out there, just walk with your legs crossed and see how natural it is when you're actually a biological male. See how it feels, and you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, much love to you all. Take care. I'm going to get off. I'll speak to you all whenever I next speak to you, I guess. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, I don't know. Adios, amigos. Actually, is somebody going to give me a 33rd like before I go? Am I waiting at 33? I want to see a 33. Give me a 33, baby. I don't want to be on 32. Big Jesuit number. It looks like I'm staying on 32. Oh, 33. All right. Cheers, guys. Much love and adios.